Hey everyone, I'm Joe and welcome back to Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Now, I don't know how long's left of the game, but hang on a minute, I should actually get in the light, lest my sanity be drained. I don't know how long's left of the game, but I think the plan is just to play until we finish it, basically. I don't know which way I'm going. We came up from this well, and there's 4 doors to go in. Right, shall we have a quick look at all of them? Okay. Oh, my lantern's full. Okay, well, try and remember this is here and come back.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Okay, so, that is confirmation that they were bringing people here for the ritual. Had his servants bring one of the prisoners a murder, he told me. So they've been bringing people here to sacrifice to the monster, basically, to get rid of it, or to perform some sort of ritual to get rid of the monster. 2 levers on the top floor are not working, it's probably some problem with the machinery. Okay, we'll head back then. Let's try this door. Let's try this one actually, the one that we've already opened. Hello? Oh wow. Is this a big room? I don't know, I wish I could see. Holy crap, where are we going? I see. Well, we'll be coming back up there to get some more oil and to repair the levers, so we'll press on for now.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes.
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Right. We've heard Agrippa mentioned in a couple of notes. But we don't really know the significance yet. Should I be taking this with me? For defense, or in case I need to dig someone up? What the hell?
Help me. Who's the switch? Please.
Is that Agrippa?
Help me.
'Cause he said... It sounded like he was being strapped to a machine or something.
Who's the switch? Help me.
He's not gonna stop, is he?
Who's the switch? Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Greene.
Oh.
Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say? You've worried too much. Alexander is toothless without an orb. Yes, that's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but against the white hole. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke my orb, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken orb and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Right. So we've got to find pieces of the orb. An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. Its shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. Holy crap.
Daniel, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Weyer, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help him. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
Okay. Your wish is my command. Agrippa, the dying man, seeks a note written by a man named Johann Weyer. I think I've heard that name mentioned as well.
What lever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Okay, thanks buddy. At least he's helping us. I thought he was talking in our mind at first, like Alexander is, but I think he's just speaking...
I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important to you. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Okay, yeah, I've definitely heard his name mentioned. To do with the orb, and... I think he was maybe the one who found it before us. Cannot be opened. Cannot be opened. Right, we've got a lot to do. A heavy door is blocking the path. We've got a lot to do. I'm gonna, like I said, leave it for now, because we're gonna be heading back upstairs for the levers, so we'll press on. We'll press on. So we've got to find pieces of the orb, we've got to find machine parts, we've got to get the doors open, and we've got to find something from the guy called Johann Weyer. Meat? Oh god, have we got to feed something? That's my first thought. Either that or Daniel's just hungry.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Oh god. It's weird. Alright, let's check this door. Yeah, he's gonna be draining his sanity. Stop screaming. Cancel. Carefully cutting the man open made him think this is how father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride. Right, what's going to be in here?
Maybe she knows.
An enemy by the sounds of it? Yeah, I hear the enemy music. Right, I think we're back to the regular enemies now, which I can deal with a bit better than the one that scared the life out of me at the end of last episode.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Right, this is going to be the inner sanctum that we need to get in, I'm assuming. This place is insane. My god. So, yeah, place the orb on here, look. First has a smooth hemispherical depression at the top. The pedestal in the chancel has a depression in that could fit an orb. I see. So Alexander's in there. Doing God knows what. Oh, he's gone. The enemy's gone. I think. Yeah, look at this place. My god. It's like he's built this whole castle in preparation for the orb and receiving it, you know?
12th of August, 1839. The banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Oh, Daniel. I think they are innocent. I think you've been brainwashed. God, that was hard to listen to. That's the guy we're playing as. I think they're completely innocent. And Alexander's tricked him into thinking they're not. That's crazy. How the hell do we get in there? Oh, it's very loud as well. Got a bucket of tar. And a crank for a machine. None of that can open the door though, surely. So, we continue. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Willa made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I've tried everything, but as have of yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I'll have to find another. There is still life in the piece, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? There you go, a bit of humanization for Alexander, I guess. He's doing this to try and see his love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? So he's trying to become immortal, essentially. Which links back to the folklore that we heard about him seemingly being immortal and existing for so long. So the orb was first found by Agrippa, and then we found one as well. We found a different one, or we found the same one somehow. Whoa. All these statues. Okay. Good lord. Ritual chamber, I'm assuming. Oh, meat? Worth a try. Right, well, nothing's popped up in my mementos, but is there something we can do here? I don't know. No, it's probably just a place to get that diary and see what was going on. It's just interesting that he didn't have anything to comment. Okay. I guess we're gonna retrace our steps then.
Is this ill-timed witnessing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you! These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Why though? Why are we torturing people?
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Yeah. Well, he has been alive for hundreds of years.
Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Weyer. You never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history, and you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
This guy's actually quite chipper for, well,
Weyer was
that.
my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that fact. Is it so wrong?
This guy doesn't stop talking, does he? Right, I'm gonna head back upstairs, I think, and check those other doors out. Okay, that's the room with the levers. What's through here? It's locked. Oh, this is a dead end. Right, there must be something. Sticky tar, a crank, meat. Let me have a think.
Was there something else? I found a Mithra impulse. Land which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithra is? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
So there are multiple. I'm assuming Daniel found a different one then. What's going on here?
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brennenburg.
I see. What on earth are we doing here?
Fire was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the fall of his great faith, he was able to unshackle the power you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
I'm happy to stand here and listen to all this, but it's the fact that he keeps stopping after every sentence. I've got stuff to do, buddy. I'm trying to get out of here.
Powerful. Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
The fact that he's still got the determination to stay alive is pretty impressive, though.
My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Simply. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Okay, I'm assuming loosening this has let me flick the levers upstairs now. Because it said there was a problem with the machinery. So back upstairs. Fingers crossed. Nice. Has that opened the big doors in the room with Agrippa?
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
And how are you gonna do that? By sending your lab rats after me? Yeah, like, we still don't have an explanation as to what those creatures are that are walking around.
You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Right, okay. This one. God. Is this where the old pieces are? Transept, yeah, I think so. That's what he mentioned. Oh no. Shall I... Oh my god, shall I jump in that? Well, if we die, we'll just restart at the checkpoint, right? Oh! Watch your step. Indeed. Indeed. Sorry, Daniel. Not my best decision in this game. Not my best decision. Where am I? Am I under the stairs?
I've always hoped Fire would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping Fire will reveal himself.
Okay. Be nice if you could write all this out in a chronological order for me. Pretty hard to piece it together. There's a lot of names being thrown around, that's all. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Oh, you've done some messed up stuff, Daniel. Whoa. Holy crap. Look at the size of this room.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Rats. Do you like rats, Daniel? Hopefully you do. I haven't found any orb pieces yet. I thought that was a piece of cheese. Okay, we got a piece of orb. That's great. kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Damn. Oh god. Look at that. Stretching people. Why did we need to do that? Oh god, sorry Daniel. It's a giant lever there, I'm not going to not interact with it, am I? Oh no. What does that mean? Again, I don't like the look of this giant room. I'm assuming there's going to be 3 ore pieces in here and 3 in the other place. Then is that the end of the game or what? Once we reach Alexander... We fainted. Fair enough. I don't blame you. Thing is, we fainted in the dark now. Light the candle! Oh god! Sawing someone. Is that what that is? Oh no. All these different torture methods. Look at that! Oh! What the hell? Oh, and they start from the bottom so that they live longer. Oh god, dude. Sickening. Why do they need to do this? I don't understand. Is it to appease the shadow monster or something? The rapist, hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Well, I mean, fair enough if he's a rapist. God. Okay, maybe some of these prisoners were evil. Right, I've got 2. Haven't seen any enemies in a while. Has me a little worried. I'm staying hydrated. Maintain my sanity, all that.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Oh, I know exactly what that is. We had history classes about torture methods and stuff. I know that sounds weird, but you know what I mean. We talked about stuff like this in high school.
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! Do anything! I'm innocent!
And after having lessons about stuff like that in high school, I did a bit of my own research. Never again. This is one of the most horrific things I've ever seen, and the fact that people used to do this is just... I mean, people say humanity's bad now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. I'm not even going to say what it is. You can imagine what it is. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. What, like Daniel forgot? My god. Right, that's all of them in this area, I'm assuming. Got some sanity back and the music's stopped. No enemies, I'm surprised by that. Oh, do you see a body in that cage then? It's gone. Is that what he was shaking at? God. Okay, let's go and have another chat with Agrippa. He's becoming my kind of sanity restoration at the minute.
How are things coming? You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
The remaining orb piece can be found in the choir. Okay, we've still got other stuff to do as well. I've still got a lot of items I need to use. Tar, meat, crank, chisel, hammer and chisel.
You're a good boy, Daniel, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Well, stop talking to me then. Let me have a quick look in here again. There's got to be... Oh, I see. It's not just an empty room with a death well. Oh god, what are we going to pull up? Unless it's a capybara, then I'm going to be very upset. Nothing. Can we attach something to the end of it? No. A piece of meat? Oh my god, we can. No way! Oh, what are we luring out? Remains. What do I need that for? The bone is covered in mucus. What on earth do I need that for? Agrippa, you hungry? Because I don't have any meat for you.
Is there something else?
Yeah, I got some remains.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Maybe I can put them on the altar that we saw, but I don't... How would I do that? Unless it's just an Easter egg or something, but I feel like there's got to be something with this item. Okay. Any hidden piece of oil? Weyer taunts me from the other side. I trust him with my true reason for my efforts and still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in the seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Centuries. Worlds beyond. Is he talking about his love that's maybe passed to the other side and he's communicating with them, maybe? Weyer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I've seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weyer told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae and tamper. Okay. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort of tool. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamper, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion. in the water-dwelling Cairn. I will have to address Weir with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. A mixture made with 3 ingredients. Okay. That's what we're going to need to free him then. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in peace, willfully forgotten. Once in a while someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Damn. Okay, into the choir. Which is very nicely lit. Thank you very much, whoever did that. I see. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. I feel like I need to use every item on everything that's interactable. Ritual began. You know what I mean? What rituals? What are they doing the rituals for? My only thought is to please the shadow monster that's come because of this orb.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Leave the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Daniel. Good God, man. That's disturbing.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
So they are sacrificing people to appease the shadow monster. God. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest in the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought. Is that why he's erasing his memory to try and forget what he's done? Oh my God, this place looks horrible.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted
Jesus Christ!
when you first discovered it,
Alexander! Shut up! Stop banging on!
in league with your selfishness that
Oh my God, this dude is yapping!
us both.
This dude is yapping while I'm being gutted. Oh, I heard the moans and the music starting, but it was too late by then. I'm trying to listen to what he's saying. My god, man. I can hardly see anything in here as well. Okay, it looks like that dude only appears when we go across the bridge. That's so awful when you turn around and he's just there suddenly. It's awful. I hate it. Okay, there's 3 old pieces we need to get in here. And I feel like we're going to be chased the whole time. Because there wasn't any enemies in the other place. Oh my god. Jesus. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realise his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Just gonna close that. There we go. Nice, that's one. Right, there's only one in there, so let's continue exploring and attempt to see where we're going. Might need to just run through the dark for a bit. If we run out of oil when we need it most, it's gonna suck. Is my sanity drained in this area? I think it is. I know we're in the light, but I need some sanity. I think the monster's over there. I heard the moaning coming from over there. Where are we going? I don't know anymore. How hidden are these old pieces going to be? Oil! That's all I want. The tissue is quite soft and should be possible to break open. Is this something that I need to bring him back? Maybe. Poison gland. I think I need that for something. For Agrippa, maybe. According to the note, the tonic has to be made with care. Do you think I don't care, game? What the? The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Oh, I see. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realise it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and travelled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull below. I've seen a lot of these in the Saw movies as well. God, we're really going through all the famous torture devices, aren't we? Why can I light it? Okay, I think that's everything in here. There's one more orb piece. And then we can leave. We can... So we need to rescue Agrippa, and then that's it. Then we can go and get Alexander. I don't know why we need to kill him exactly, but boy am I gonna kill him. It's safe to say I'm quite lost. Okay, I think this is new.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Just... If they need to kill them to appease the shadow monster, why did they need to torture them for days? Or is that what the shadow monster wants? Or are they just assuming that they know what the shadow monster wants? Good God, look at the size of that hammer. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent, so the rope secured around his leg had stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Here we go. The last door piece. So now what do we do? They won't stay together. I guess we'll go back to Agrippa. We've still got other stuff we need to do though. Oh no. Oh no, I don't know which is the way out either. Oh God. Okay. Okay, come on Daniel. Just focus. There's a bridge here, maybe go across the bridge. Is this it? I'm seeing lots of lights. Oh, okay, good. Hopefully we haven't missed anything else in there, the chemicals we need. Or anything. Sounds like the shadow monster isn't too pleased with what we're doing.
That's good to see. Incredible. You found Vile's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another world. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vile describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Right. Sounds like we might have a choice then. We can help him or we can just go. 3 ingredients. Well, I don't have all those ingredients. Paralyzer, Vitae, and Tampter. Yeah, we've got the paralyzer from the poisonous fungi. We might need to harvest the Vitae from a body It's probably the dude that was in the cage in where we've just been, after we saw the flashback. Tampt, on the other hand, will prove difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. Oh, the water-dwelling Kenk. So the thing that we've already got, right? Probably prepared well. Okay. So we've already got 2 of the ingredients. We just need to harvest the 3rd one from the body of a person. What do we need the tar and stuff for? I don't know. Okay, let me head back in there a second then. So I think we can do this. I don't know where else the body would be, other than that one that we saw with the symbols on the back after we cut it with a knife, you know? That's the one I'm talking about. Okay, there's nothing here, and the body's gone, and I can't interact with the ritual table anymore, so either I've missed my opportunity, which I don't think the game would do that. So I'm gonna head back out, I'm gonna look in the other area again, the transept, and see if there's anything else in there, because I did feel like I was rushing a little bit. We've got to get some blood from a body, somehow.
I see you have all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the ore, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
I'm gonna try my best, buddy. It might mean me looking around for a good while, but I'm gonna try my best. Oh shit! Right, these giant stairs. I never went up them. Oh, my bad. Oops. I was too distracted by the hanging body. Oh god. Is that going to change like the last one did? He doesn't look too bad for a guy that's probably 1,000 years old. Right, here we go. Now we're onto something. Hopefully. String. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I'd figured that the reaction I'll get from the victims will be highly individual. Thankfully this is not the case. The all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. What, screaming their guts out? Can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the final form of torture you're about to apply, then continue with the actual act. Once your presentation is to infuse terror, the human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid the massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks, to let the body settle. If you're whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it's likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink, and try again later. Wow. Amnesia drink. We actually have a name for the drink that we presumably took, and everyone else did, so if they don't behave as expected, all will be for naught. Give them the drink. So he must have thought that Daniel was starting to turn against him or something, and so he gave him the drink, or Daniel took the drink willingly, something like that. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become, I'm not blind. I'm a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon is defeated, it's only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. So he's wanting to create that portal to go to another land and escape and presumably see his loved one again. That is sad, but it obviously doesn't excuse what he's done. Okay, we got some string. Where on earth do I use it though? If we found that string in this area, then the solution might be in this area as well. The blood needs a vessel. Blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel to collect the blood. Oh, here we go. I'm lucky that I ended up going into the right room. There we go. Give me that blood. Right, there we go. I think we have everything. Look, we've got everything. Substance needs to be purified first. Oh no. Okay, I'm not quite sure what else we need to do. So I'm gonna head back in here. Maybe that room that we entered with the altar and there was nothing in it. Maybe we can purify the blood there. Don't know which other place to go. So we'll see if anything's in here. We've done it in a bit of a weird order, but as long as we get it done.
The shadow. It's close now.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna use the orb on you yet. Oh my god, that frightened the hell out of me. What was I meant to do there? Something's happening. Was that scripted? I feel like that was oh, it was scripted. Oh no, we're in... Where are we? What the hell? They've captured us. Oh no.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me.
Right.
I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
I see. Well, this isn't good. Is there anything I can use on this door? Hammer and chisel. Okay, tar. Nope. Right, the game's not over yet. There's a hole in the wall. There's a hole in my bucket. The Eliza. The Eliza! Break the lock! Is that... Am I onto something? Am I onto something? I don't think I am. Well, there goes my bucket. Eliza. What can I... Oh. Have I screwed myself? Potentially? Oh no! God, does that mean I've been here too long? Oh no! Well, there's gotta be something to do with this hole in the wall, but I don't know what to do. Oh god. The cell's filling. There's another hole. Oh! Oh! Iron bar. It's not loose enough, no need to waste more time on it. Okay, we've got an iron bar. A rod of iron from the cell bars. Great. What? Ah! There's a gap in the wall. Hell yeah. Okay, the game's trying to hurry me along by covering the cell in all the red shit. Which way do you want me to go? Yes. Oh god. Oh. Are you okay, Daniel? You just had a whole wall collapse on you. Jesus, dude. Oh, we're out. We're free. We are free. Suck on that, Alexander. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I'm fortunate enough, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I've begun to wean myself in my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. Even laughed early as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape, if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabres. In my dreams. I'll avenge you, buddy. Don't worry. Unless you're evil, then fuck you. Oh god. Hi buddy. Do you want me to cover you up or something? Why can I grab you? Oh, it's the bed I can grab. Jesus, okay. Just naked dude jump scare. Got a wooden bucket. Has it got a hole in it? Hopefully not. Hang on a second, I haven't checked every door yet. It's locked. Find a key to open the door leading out of the area. I see. Oh, there's some stairs in there, look, as well. Oh, it's a bed. Never mind. I thought it was some stairs or a ladder going up. It's like, yeah, the prison has a nice balcony that they can visit. Ooh. Wrong way. Well, unless the key's in this well, then... Come on, back up, Daniel. Bucket of water. Okay. Not exactly a twist, is it? Bucket of water. I know, it's crazy this situation, isn't it? Hey, I'll make you a deal. If I get out of here, I'll help you. Where's the key? Do you have the key? Can you lead me to the key? There's a key in the oh my god, it actually did lead me to the key. It's fantastic. Nice. There we go. Thanks, Mr. Cockroach. I'll avenge you, don't worry. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not want another chase sequence. Run, Daniel, please! It's so loud. When Hazel turned 15, she had lived 3 years longer than Dr. Tate had foreseen. Her parents had given up from exhaustion and decided to have her committed to permanent treatment at the hospice, but she was still alive. She had embraced him and wished him a grand adventure in Algeria. Okay. Not talking about Agrippa or Daniel or what? Jesus, dude, why did we even need to go down there? We got kidnapped and for what? Did I get... Oh, maybe the iron bar? That's the only thing we took from that area. Where are we now? It says we're in the nave. Oh, we're in this door, look. That door that was blocked. I see. We fainted. Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage.
August 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
Whoa. We're actually outside.
Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Oh my god. God, they've really done some messed up stuff, haven't they? Kidnapping children. No wonder he wanted to drink that drink. Okay, wrong way, as usual. Should not risk putting this down the well, not sure what the end result might be. I do have a bucket of tar. Okay, I can't... Just trying everything at this point. No. Okay. Yep, we're here and this place looks a bit more worse for wear than it did before. The shadow's really getting angsty now, isn't it? But it does keep leaving tinderboxes for me. Ow! What's my health like? Not good. I've got plenty of those. Okay, I need something to jump over that, I think. Yeah, if I move a rock, I might be able to jump on the rock. My thought. Okay. Still in a time limit here because of my oil and my sanity and my tea's getting cold. I still think we don't have the stuff to free Agrippa. We need to purify this blood. I mean, hopefully the dude's still alright. Oh god. Yeah, we do need to do parkour, don't we? Was this open before? It wasn't. Oh crap! There's lab equipment here. Look. Heat is streaming out the compartment. Needs to be purified, of course. Right. Okay, just turning everything without knowing what it does. Eating the gland will not extract the poison. Oh! Right, there's gotta be stuff we can do in here then. Till a container is placed properly. Okay, we've put that in there. That needs to be purified. Bucket of tar. Poison gland. Okay. Right, that's in the right place, I think. Something's got to be put on here, I think. I have a funny feeling that we're going to need to purify it in the bloody chapel place, that altar. Oh, maybe not. Oh, here we go, look. Incomplete tonic. Oh, we're onto something. We're doing it. Right, what about the poison gland? Eating the gland will not extract the poison. So, how do we extract the poison? Is it... The crank needs to be turned back. What am I turning? Ah! Should not squeeze the juice out until the container is properly placed. I feel like an idiot here. Is that not the container I need? Place below. I'm trying to place it below the thing, but... Oh! You saw me interacting with that multiple times. Whatever. Okay. Come on, squeeze that poison. Yeah. Awesome. I'm coming, Agrippa. Don't worry. Tonic is completed according to Ware's instructions. Right, let's go. Let's free this guy.
I thought I lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm one step ahead of you. Here we go.
Quickly, off with the head. And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
I know, I remember. Let him activate the portal and then help Agrippa through. And then kill him. Agrippa wants to have his head sawn off.
You're a good boy, Dad. And I appreciate you coming. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Oh shit, look. What are we looking for, a saw now then? I feel like with enough grit and determination we could get his head off with other means, but... Oh, it won't budge. Aha, never mind. Bone saw. Come on, off with his head.
Hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Ow! Oh my god. Okay, I guess he can't speak now. The severed head of Agrippa. Great. Great. So that's it now, we can go and do the ritual, right? We can put the orb pieces together. Oh, this gate's locked now. Of course it is. Oh, never mind. I was worried there for a second. Yeah, the Shadow's really angry now. He's desperate. I think he just wants to stop us from using the orb. It's the guardian of the orb, so either it wants it back or it knows that there's kind of something bad to come from using it. No, what's in this other world that they're trying to travel to? I hear you groaning. I know. We just need to get to the main room now, don't we? But why do we have a bucket of tar and the iron pipe and the chisel and stuff? I guess maybe they're just items that... I swear I haven't used the crank yet. Who knows? It might be stuff that we use now. You never know. I'm sprinting. I'm doing it. I'm sprinting. Okay, here we go. They won't stay together. Oh shit, an adhesive is necessary. The pencil is perfect for assembling the orb, but some adhesive is necessary to make the pieces stick. Like tar? Yes! There we go. Awesome. Dude, we've done it. We've assembled the orb. The orb does not by itself remove the barrier. Something must be done with the machinery. Jesus. Can I stick an iron pipe in it? So we needed this iron pipe to get out of the cell. And we've still got it, so... Okay, I guess I'll head back in one of these rooms, see if there's anything different. There was still that... Oh god, that path's gone. There was still the room with the altar that seemed empty, I think. Oh god, the machinery room, of course. Is the door open now? It is.
18th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down, and what is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent, but to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
God damn. Something tells me he shortly after took the drink to forget. Okay, we really are playing as a bad guy, aren't we? A bad guy who's just trying to redeem himself and end this nightmare. I really like it. Gotta be, right? Shit. It's not large enough to jam the cogwheels. Okay. Look for something larger. Oh, like a giant boulder. Here we go. That big enough? I feel like you could just jam the pipe in it and really go to town. Okay. Couldn't I have done that before without even putting the orb in? That's turned off all the electricity. Fuck no, not one of those things. Oh god, I'm gonna have to hide. It's not coming all the way down here, is it? Please no. I'm hoping it's gone. It has. Good. So I couldn't hear any more. Oh, it's going to... It's going to the bloody ritual room. Now that ain't good. Sir, can you turn round and... Oh. How weird that they just despawn. Oh, never mind. It's there. Thought it had despawned. I'm gonna have to follow him. Thing is, we've cut Agrippa's head off. Is he still sentient? Is he even gonna know that we've put him through the portal? I didn't even think of that. Don't turn round. Oh! Ah! I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. Oh my god. He's still chasing me. I have to break. Ah! I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run. You have to carry on. Shut up. Fucking god damn. He's gonna walk all the way to the orb room. then turn around and come for me again. I might have to... Unless he turns right this time. Yes. Yes. Ow! Sod it. Okay, good. Not sure how much more I can take. Here we go, look. We're in. My god. It's all been built to this. Inner sanctum. The sight of her lifeless body crippled his psyche. He tried to remove himself from the scene, but he could not. Instead, he fell to his knees and begged her for forgiveness. It's the woman he was chasing. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What the hell are we doing?
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Wow, that is incredible. And then to deal with the pain, I'm assuming he wiped his own memory and wrote the note so that this version of Daniel that doesn't have all that past trauma could actually end it. That is so cool. Really good voice acting as well. What? Why did I do that? Oh, I was just draining my own sanity there. Why did I do that? What? What was the purpose of that? So I had to make a blood offering to get through this door. Maybe we have to make multiple blood offerings. Yeah, I am bleeding. Oh. Okay, there's no lights now in this room. Okay, that did something. I stood on that and there was a noise. God, I'm all over the place. Okay, same thing in this room, I'm assuming. We have to prick our hand and then stand on this symbol. There we go. You can't take me, Shadow. You can't take me if I'm in the light. Let me throw a quill at you. Yes. Oh my god, look, it's really desperate now. This is awesome, the way it's been done. Orb chamber. If it wasn't for Alexander, he would still be innocent and be able to die so.
I was wondering if you were going to show up.
Oh,
I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
did you have to be naked for this? On the verge of falling over. Wait, we need to... Okay, Agrippa said we need to let him open the portal. Right? So we can break the pillars to kill him, presumably, or we can let him open the portal and then... send Agrippa through, I think. Dude. I think that's what we're doing, right? Am I right in waiting? Portal's not opened yet. That's what he told us to do, and it felt like we went out of our way to do that, so I'm gonna... Shit, I'm gonna stick with what Agrippa said. He wanted it, he wanted to see the other side, you know, he wanted to go through. Can I get you a cup of tea while we wait? I don't know, it feels like nothing's happening. We don't have any mementos telling us what to do.
Do you see it? A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home.
The portal will be open very soon. I'm gonna throw your head in, buddy, when we're ready.
But you, I'm sorry, Daniel. You won't be able to enter. You are still tainted. Brandon. No, you fool! You have ruined us!
What happened? Oh. I put Agrippa in the portal.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can.
It looks like we died, and Alexander died as well.
Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Did I do good? That's what he told us to do. What? You're joking? No, I need an explanation. Dude. I'm assuming there's different endings. We could have not put the head in at all. We could have just waited for the portal to open, and Alexander said you won't be able to go through because the shadow's still chasing you. It feels like we're meant to die either way. If we break the portal, then we get our revenge on Alexander, Excuse me, but we're still going to die. It feels like we're going to die either way, because the shadow's going to catch up to us then. But this feels like the best outcome, because we went out of our way to do this, to free him. And we put the head in the portal, and even though we died and Alexander died, Agrippa said it'll be okay, so maybe we have a chance. Does this story carry on in the sequels, I'm hoping? I want to see what happened. That was awesome, I gotta say that... People were right, this is a horror masterpiece. It's so good, as well as being scary, it's got a genuinely gripping story, and I didn't expect that going in. My favourite thing about this is definitely the story, and piecing things together, and slowly learning that your character is a piece of shit, and he's done some terrible, terrible things, but he's been kind of brainwashed, and he's trying to do better, he's trying to get his revenge. The characters were so good, it felt like Alexander was this great force who's definitely awful, he's evil, but I don't know, there was an extra layer to him with wanting to see his loved one again that we saw in the letter. I really enjoyed this. The music, the atmosphere of the castle and stuff, it was awesome. The gameplay, the fact that you can't defend yourself made it even more terrifying. It felt like there were less enemies overall than I was expecting, actually, especially towards the end. There weren't that many enemies in these last few sections. Don't I get an after credits scene? Damn. That's it. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm definitely going to check out the sequels at some point. Maybe next Halloween. You know, this was a great spooky game. It's great to play a game that I've heard so much about, and one of the games that kind of pioneered the format of the Let's Play. It's great to have been able to experience this for the first time on the channel. I really enjoyed it. The story especially, and piecing things together and stuff. It was really fun, and I hope you guys did as well. I don't have much else to say. I'm going to check out the other endings, I think, in my free time. I don't know how different they're going to be. That ending didn't really give us much, so I'm assuming that we don't really get much from the other endings either. It's either the portal opens, Alexander goes through, and we still die. That seems like the bad ending, if I'm guessing. Or we break the portal and we all die. Or we did what I did and put Agrippa through, and maybe we have a chance? I don't know. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was great. Thank you so much for being here and watching, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.